Listen to me. There is power with you. I'm not talking about something outside of you. I'm not talking about luck. I'm not talking about your circumstances. I'm talking about that fire that's been sitting in your chest all this time. You keep looking around, waiting for somebody to come save you, waiting for somebody to give you the green light. Newsflash, you are the green light. You've been through storms before and you survived. You've been knocked down before and you got back up. So why? Why are you doubting the power inside you? You don't need permission to be great. You don't need people to clap for you. You don't need a perfect situation. You just need to decide when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the power is with me. Not in my boss, not in my bank account, not in the approval of my friends. It's with me. Every single day, you got to get up and act like the whole universe is waiting on you to show up with your gift. 'Cause it is. So I dare you, activate that power today. Work like you've never worked before. Believe like you've never believed before. And when the world tries to break you, remind it, fire this power with me and nothing can stop me. Listen to me and hear me with your heart this time. You got something in you, but I need you to understand. Nobody's coming to turn that key for you. Nobody's coming to flip the switch. Nobody's coming to wake up your greatness for you. It's on you. You are responsible for activating your power. It doesn't matter who raised you. It doesn't matter what they said about you. It doesn't matter if they didn't believe in you, if they left you, if they doubted you, if they doubted you, if they laughed at you. All of that is irrelevant now. What matters is what you decide to do with the power you've been given. You've been sitting around like you're waiting for somebody to hand you a manual to your life. You're waiting for instructions. You're waiting for somebody to come push you and tell you it's your time. But I came to tell you, you don't need a manual. You don't need to push. You don't need permission. You're not a machine that needs to be operated by someone else. You're the operator. You're the driver. You're the one who has to turn the ignition. That's your job. Too many of you keep saying, if only I had this. If only they would help me. If only somebody would see my potential. Let me help you out. Stop with the if only. You don't need to wait for anybody to see your potential. You don't need them to clap for you. You don't need them to post you. You don't need them to sign off on your dream. You've got to be the one to see your own potential. You've got to be the one to clap for yourself when nobody else is clapping. You've got to be the one to post yourself, to back yourself, to cheer for yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you don't light your own fire, nobody else will. I know it's hard. I know you're tired. I know you feel like life keeps throwing punches. You don't even get a chance to catch your breath. But let me ask you something. Are you still breathing? Are you still alive? Then that means there's still power in you. That means there's still fight left. That means it's not over yet. You gotta stop waiting for the perfect moment because there is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is when you decide to make it happen. Listen, I get it. Maybe you didn't have the best start. Maybe you didn't grow up with resources. Maybe you made mistakes that cost you time, energy, relationships. But I'm telling you right now, it's not about how you started. It's about how you finish. And you can finish strong, but you got to take responsibility for your life. You got to stop pointing fingers. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming the government. Stop blaming the government. Stop blaming your boss. Stop blaming your parent. As long as you keep blaming, you're handing your power over to something or someone else. The moment you say, this is my life, this is my dream, this is my responsibility, that's the moment you take your power back. You've been waiting for motivation, but motivation is a scam. Motivation is temporary. You don't need motivation. You need discipline. You need commitments. You need to look yourself in the mirror and say, so I don't care how I feel today. I don't care what's going on around me. I don't care who supports me or doesn't support me. I'm showing up for me. I'm showing up for my future. I'm showing up for the person I'm becoming. Because here's the truth. The future version of you is depending on you right now to not give up. Every single morning when you wake up, you have two choices. You can get up and complain about what's not right, or you can get up and start making it right. You can get up and focus on how tired you are, or you can get up and do one thing, just one thing that moves you closer to your goals. That's it. One step at a time. It's not about doing it all in one day. It's about doing something every single day. That's how you activate your power, not by waiting, not by hoping, not by sitting around watching everybody else on social media living their dream while you keep making excuses for why you're not living yours. Get up. Start now. Work with what you have. Use what's in your hands. The little bit you've got is enough to start. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. Nobody's coming to save you. Stop looking for a savior. You are the savior. Stop waiting for the perfect mentor. Stop waiting for the right connection. Stop waiting for somebody to believe in you. You've got to believe in yourself first, because if you don't, why should anybody else? So this is what I need from you right now. Now I need you to decide. Decide that you're done waiting. Decide that you're done blaming. Decide that you're done hoping and wishing and dreaming and not doing. Decide that today is the day you take responsibility for your life. Because when you take responsibility, you activate the power. And when you activate the power, nothing can stop you. I need you to hear me right now, because this might be the most important thing I ever say to you. Your circumstances do not define you. Your situation does not determine your destiny. The place where you're standing today is not the place where you have to stay. You've been looking at your life and saying, this is it. This is all there is for me. But I came to tell you, that's a lie. You've been tricked into believing that where you come from, what you've been through, or where you are right now is the limit of your potential. But it's not. You're not a prisoner of your circumstances unless you choose to be. Some of you keep replaying in your head all the reason why you can't make it. You say, I didn't grow up with money. I didn't have the right with money. I didn't have the right education. I don't have the right connections. I made too many mistakes. Well, I'm too young. People like me don't get opportunities. And every time you say that, you're locking yourself inside a box that doesn't even exist. That box isn't real. It's an illusion. The only limits that exist are the ones you believe in. You've got to stop letting your environment dictate your effort. I don't care if you were born into poverty. I don't care if you grew up in a broken home. I don't care if they told you you'd never amount to anything. That doesn't define you. That doesn't set the ceiling on your life. You are not your pain. You are not your pain. You are not the opinions of other people. You are not your failures. You are bigger than all of it. Listen, I know what it's like to have people count you out. I know what it's like to feel like the odds are stacked against you. But I need you to understand this. The bigger the obstacle, the bigger the opportunity for you to grow. The harder the struggle, the stronger you become. Diamonds are made under pressure. Gold is refined in fire. Stop running from the hard stuff. Stop wishing it was easier. Start wishing you were stronger. Start telling yourself, this won't break me. This will make me. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. I'm saying it's possible if you refuse to let your circumstance win. I don't care if you're working 2 jobs and barely sleeping. I don't care if you've got people in your ears saying, wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You've got to decide that your dream is non-negotiable. Your potential is non-negotiable. Your future is non-negotiable. You've got to develop a mindset that says, I don't care what's going on around me. I'm going to rise anyway. I don't care if I've got nothing but $1 in my pocket. I'm going to build something anyway. I don't care if I'm the only one in my circle with vision. I'm going to run toward my future anyway. That's what separates people who make it from people who stay stuck. The ones who make it aren't always the smartest or the most talented. They're just the ones who refuse to quit. So quit. You've got to stop looking at your situation and saying, this is all I can do. That's a lie. You can do more. You can be more. You can achieve more. But it starts in your mind. If you think you're stuck, you'll stay stuck. If you think you're powerless, you'll act powerless. You'll act powerless. But if you think, I still have fight in me, if you think I still have something to give, if you think I'm not done yet, then nothing in the world can stop you. People love to talk about how life is unfair. And they're right. Life is unfair. Some people get advantages you didn't get. Some people start at the top while you're climbing from the bottom. But let me tell you something. Nobody respects somebody who had everything handed to them. People respect the one who came from nothing and made something. People respect the one who failed 10 times but got up 11. People respect the one who didn't let their circumstances decide their future. You gotta make up your mind that you're bigger than your environment. You got to make up your mind that you're stronger than your setbacks. You gotta make up your mind that you're not leaving this world with your potential still inside you. I don't care what the statistics say. You are not a statistic. You are not average. You are not like everyone else. You are chosen. You are different. You got greatness in you. Every single day you wake up is another chance to prove that circumstances don't control you. Every day you're alive is another chance to rewrite your story. Don't you dare let your current situation convince you that your dream is impossible. Don't you dare let the pain you're in trick you into quitting. The pain is temporary, but quitting is permanent. You gotta push, you gotta fight, you gotta remind yourself every single day, I am not where I came from. I am not what I've been through. I'm more than this. I need you to understand something right now because this is where everything changes for you. Your mindset is everything. Your mindset determines your energy. Your mindset decides whether you show up strong or stay small. Your thinking is your job, your family, your background, your resources that are draining you. But no, that's not it. What's draining you is the way you think. What's keeping you stuck is not your circumstances. It's your perspective on those circumstances. If you change your mindset, you can change your whole life. See, energy doesn't come from outside. It comes from within. It's your thoughts that create your fire or kill it. That's why two people can be in the exact same situation and one gives up while the other fights harder. It's not because one got lucky. It's because one decided, I'm going to find the strength in this mess, while the other decided that this mess is too much for me. I'm trying to tell you, the battle isn't out there. It's in here. It's in your mind. If you wake up every day telling yourself you're tired, you're broke, you're stuck, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, then guess what? Your body hears you. Your energy hears you. Your spirit hears you. And everything about you starts to move like you're tired and stuck and not good enough. But if you wake up and say, I'm powerful, I'm chosen, I'm built for this, I don't care what's coming against me, I'm gonna rise anyway, then your body hears that too. Your energy changes. You get a different walk, a different talk, a different fire in your belly because you decided to think different. You're trying to change your life without changing your mind. That's backwards. You're trying to get to the next level while thinking the same way you thought on this level. While thinking this level. That's impossible. The old mindset won't take you to the new season. You want a bit of energy? Stop saying you're drained all the time. Stop saying you're overwhelmed. Stop saying you're not ready. Stop saying you can't do it. Stop saying you can't do it. Stop saying I'm equipped, I'm ready, I'm strong, I've got what it takes. You've got to speak life over yourself because your words create your world. I'm not telling you this because it sounds good. I'm telling you this because it works. I've seen people with less talent, less money, less education went big because they had the right mindset. And I've seen people with all the talent in the world crash and burn because they didn't believe in themselves. That's how powerful your mind is. It can be your weapon or it can be your prison. You decide. Some of you are waiting for energy to find you. You're waiting to feel inspired. You're waiting to feel motivated, but you're never going to feel motivated if your mind is toxic. You're never going to feel inspired if all you do is feed yourself fear, doubt, and negativity. You can't plant weeds in your garden and expect roses to grow. You can't speak defeat all day and expect victory to show up. You gotta reprogram your mind for success. And I get it. Life has hit you hard. People have hurt you. You failed before. And now your mind keeps replaying all the reasons why it won't work, all the times you fell short, all the voices that told you you're not enough. But I came to tell you, shut those voices down. Take control of the conversation in your head. You can't stop every negative thought from showing up, but you can refuse to let it take a seat. When fear shows up, tell it, you don't live here anymore. You got the wrong address. When failure whispers in your ear, shout back, I'm still here. And I'm not finished yet. You gotta protect your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. You can't keep hanging around people, drain your energy, and expect to stay positive. You can't keep watching garbage all day and expect to think like a winner. You can't keep rehearsing your failures and expect to move like a champion. You got some point You got to decide, I'm done letting negativity rent space in my head. I'm raising my standards for my thoughts. You don't get energy by chance. You generate it by choosing a mindset that fuels you instead of depleting you. Winners wake up tired too, but they don't tell themselves they're tired. They tell themselves that I've got another gear. Champions feel fear too, but they don't feed it. They feed their faith. You gotta make up your mind that no matter how you feel, you're going to think powerfully and move powerfully. The secret to your next level is not out there. It's not in a book. It's not in a book. It's not in a YouTube video. It's not in somebody else's approval. The secret is already in you, but your mind has to unlock it. That's where the energy comes from. That's where the strength comes from. That's where the focus comes from. When your mind is right, nothing can stop you. When your mind is strong, you can walk through fire and not get burned. Everybody's chasing motivation. Everybody wants to feel good before they start. Everybody wants the perfect moment, the perfect song, the perfect vibe to light them up before they move. But let me tell you the truth. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings don't last. Feelings come and go. Feelings change with the weather. One day you're fired up, the next day you're flat. One moment you're ready to conquer the world, and 5 minutes later you're scrolling your phone, wasting time. If you're depending on motivation to get where you're trying to go, you're already setting yourself up to fail. You don't need motivation. You need commitment. Commitment is what keeps you moving when motivation walks out the door. Commitment is the thing that tells your legs to keep going when your mind is screaming to stop. Commitment says, I don't care if I feel like it. I don't care if I'm tired. I don't care if I'm tired. I don't care if nobody is watching. I said I was gonna do this and I'm doing it. That's the difference between people who succeed and people who stay stuck. It's not that the winners were motivated every day. They weren't. It's that they were committed even on the days that didn't feel like it. You've got to understand, motivation is like a spark. It burns bright for a second, but then it fades. Commitment is the fuel that keeps the fire going even when the spark is gone. Some of you are waiting for that spark to hit you before you start, and that's why you're still in the same place. You're saying, I don't feel ready yet. Listen to me. Commitment doesn't care how you feel. Commitment doesn't ask if you're ready. Commitment says, we start now, and we figure it out as we go. You gotta make a decision that your goals are non-negotiable. You've gotta make a decision that you're going to show up no matter what. Rain, shine, tired, broke, lonely. You show up. You show up when it's hard. You show up when it's boring. You show up when it feels like nothing's happening. That's how real progress is made. Not in moments where you're hyped, but in the moments where you feel nothing and do it anyway. Every single person you admire, the athlete, the CEO, the artist, the entrepreneur, they didn't get there because they were motivated every day. They got there because they were committed every day. They got there because they kept showing up after the excitement wore off. They got there because they kept working after the applause stopped. That's what separates the great from the average. Consistency over feeling, discipline over mood. And I know you want it to feel good. I know you want it to be easy, but it's not. And that's okay. That's where the growth is. That's where the strength is built. In those moments where you want to quit and you keep going anyway. That's how you build character. That's how you build resilience. That's how you become unstoppable. So stop saying, I'll do it when I feel motivated. Start saying, I'll do it because I made a promise to myself. Stop saying, I'll wait for inspiration. No, start saying, I'll create inspiration by taking action. Stop saying, I don't feel like it today. Start saying, my feelings don't run my life. My purpose does. You've got to be the kind of person who honors your word to yourself. Because if you can't keep a promise to you, who can you keep a promise to? If you said you're going to wake up early, get up. If you said you're going to work out, do it. If you said you're going to build that business, get to work. Don't let your mind talk you out of it. Don't let excuses creep in. Don't let feelings have the final say. There are going to be days you don't feel like it. There are going to be days you're tired, days you're frustrated, days you're discouraged. That's normal. That's part of the process. But hear me. You don't get results from what you do occasionally. You get results from what you do consistently. Winners are built in the dark when nobody's watching. Winners are built in the silence when nobody's clapping. Winners are built in the ground that feels like it's going nowhere. And then one day all that commitment pays off and the world says, wow, where did they come from? Well, you'll know you didn't come out of nowhere. You came out of years of staying committed when motivation left you behind. Stop chasing a feeling. Start building a habit. Stop waiting to feel like it. Start deciding that you are it. Champions aren't motivated up here. They're committed. Listen to me. You already have what it takes. You don't need somebody to give you permission. You don't need somebody to hand you an opportunity. You don't need somebody to validate you. Everything you need to succeed, everything you need to rise, everything you need to break through, it's already inside you. You're waiting for somebody to unlock the door for you, but the key has been in your hand the whole time. Some of you don't even realize how much power you're carrying. You're walking around acting like you're average, acting like you're weak, acting like you're broken. But I'm here to tell you there's greatness in you. You were built for this. You got gifts you haven't even tapped into yet. You got strength you haven't even tested yet. You've got potential so deep it scares you. And the only reason you haven't seen it yet is because you've been looking everywhere else. But within, you keep saying, if I just had more money, I could do it. If I just had more support, I could do it. If I just had more time, I could do it. No. Stop looking outside yourself for the answer. The answer is already in you. You've got creativity in you. You've got resilience in you. You've got vision in you. You've got fight in you. But as long as you keep saying you're not ready, as long as you keep waiting for somebody else to push you, you'll stay stuck in the same place year after year, wishing for a breakthrough instead of creating one. There's no magic moment coming. There's no fairy tale where someone shows up and says, now is your time. Your time is right now. Your moment is today. The only question is, are you going to step up and use what you got? Or are you going to bury it and let it rot? And I know why you're holding back. You're scared. You're scared. You're not good enough. You're scared to fail. You're scared what people will say. But let me tell you something. Fear is a liar. Fear is designed to keep you small. Fear is designed to keep you comfortable. Fear is trying to convince you that you're not equipped, but that's a lie. You've already got everything you need to take the first step. And when you take the first step, more doors will open. When you take the first step, more strength will rise up. When you take the first step, the version of you that's been sleeping will wake up and say, oh, where have you been all this time? Stop telling yourself you need to be perfect before you start. Stop telling yourself you need all the answers before you move. Start where you move. Start where you are. Use what you got. Do what you can. Because the truth is, you don't discover your power by standing still. You discover your power by moving. You don't activate your gifts by overthinking. You activate them by doing. I'm talking to somebody right now who's been sitting on a dream for years. You've been sitting on an idea for months. You've been sitting on potential your whole life, and you keep saying one day. When one day is not promised. One day is a myth. All you've got is this day, and you better use it like it's the only shot you got. Because it might be. You don't need somebody to rescue you. You don't need the stars to align. You don't need the perfect plan. You need to decide, that's it. You need to decide you're done playing small. You need to decide you're done doubting yourself. You need to decide you're done making excuses. The moment you decide, everything changes. The moment you decide, the doors start opening. The moment you decide, you stop waiting, and there's power in your decision. There's power in your decision. There's power in your action. There's power in your persistence. And there's power in your faith. But you gotta believe that you already have what it takes, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're scared, even when it looks impossible. Because the truth is, you are the only one who can stop you. It's not your background. It's not your failures. It's not your critics. Not your critics. It's not your circumstances. The only thing standing between you and your greatness is you. You've been praying for strength. But the strength is already in you. You've been asking for opportunities, but opportunities come when you start walking. You've been begging for a breakthrough, but breakthroughs don't fall out of the sky. They're built by people who refuse to quit. You got the tools, you got the vision, you got the power. It's time to use it. Stop looking at your reflection and seeing weakness. Stop looking in the mirror and seeing lack. Start seeing the warrior in you. Start seeing the giant slayer in you. Start seeing the champion in you. Start seeing the real you. The one who's been waiting to come alive all this time. You already have what it takes. Now unlock it.